Hey, so today I want to share with you how to find your ideal career in 5 minutes flat. Now, all of us want to be making good decisions about how we spend our time at work and what kind of work that we do, but we often get stuck around making that choice. And for me, the reason for that is the absence of clarity. If you think about it, whether you're looking for the perfect home or the perfect partner or the perfect job, you need to have a clear set of criteria about what you're looking for so that you can go out and get it and say confidently, yes, this is right for me, or no, it isn't. But because most of us have never really explored what it is that we're really looking for in our work, we become really muddled and puzzled. So today I'm going to help you to solve all that. The tool that we're going to use is called a mission statement. This means a defining short summary of what it is that you're looking for so that you can very quickly make assessments about what's right for you. Now, I'm going to show you how to put that together, but first let me show you what it looks like, and I'll do that by sharing my mission statement. So my mission statement is to use my skills in talking to strangers and my passion for practical solutions to help people find work that really works for them and to enable me to have work that works for me. So this is a combination of three things. It's a combination of my core skills, the skills that I most want to use in my world of work, my passions, interests and desires, in this case solving problems, finding new stuff and implementing practical solutions that actually help people, and my definition of success, which is that you find your ideal work, I get a result through helping you, and that through doing that I'm able to have the kind of career that suits me best, which has freedom and creativity and adventure in it. So let me show you how I got there so that you can have a go. The first thing I'd like you to do is to grab a pen and paper, or perhaps open up a note on your phone and we can get started. Ready? Okay, so number one, you're going to make a list of all of the skills that you want to be using in your work. And it would be good to add to that skills that you're good at that perhaps you aren't using in work right now. You want to be thinking about those key elements that make you you. Perhaps you're brilliant at organising things, solving problems, spotting new ideas or potential. Perhaps you're great with your hands. So really be generous with yourself and write down your list of skills. Number two, you're going to make me a second list, and this second list is your passions. By passions, I mean the things that interest you, make you curious, the things that you enjoy or feel strongly about. So, for example, they might be areas like design or fashion or art. You might be interested in particular subjects like social justice or the environment. Or passions might be behaviours. They're things that you kind of can't stop yourself doing that are innate to you. So in my case, I'm always looking for new ideas, for things that work, for things that I can share with others. And if you're getting stuck on this, a great question to ask somebody you love is, what is it that I can't stop myself doing, that I'm just always doing? And they'll have a response for knowing uniquely what it is that makes you you, that's a real driver or passion. And number three, finally, you're going to make a list of what success means to you. Now, you might think that's easy and obvious, but actually we're bombarded with other people's definitions of success all the time. Our parents have one view, social media seems to have another, our friends, society still another, and so it's actually very difficult for us to hear ourselves think and to know what success looks like for us. But your definition of success is as unique as you are. So some of us might feel fulfilled and successful when we get to travel the world for free. Others of us might feel successful when we get home in time to spend good time with our kids. Others of us might feel very successful when we get to be innovative and solve sexy problems or work in the cutting edge of new technology. You've got to know what that looks like for you in order for you to design a life that meets that and allows you to feel successful. Because if you go after what someone else's definition of success is, and even if you get it, it's not going to feel right to you. So we've got your three lists. Number one, your skill sets, the things you're good at that you might like to introduce into your world of work. Number two, the things that you're passionate about or interested in, the things that make you you, that kind of drive repetitive behaviours in you. And number three, your definition of what success looks and feels like, that's again uniquely yours. I want you to take a look at each of those lists and see whether there isn't a common theme or a summary idea or perhaps a phrase that covers a lot of those skills or a lot of those passions. So, for example, I use skill as talking to strangers, but actually when I made the list, it included asking good questions, listening, communicating effectively, writing. I just summarised that into the phrase talking to strangers because that seemed to cover it for me. See if you can have a go at doing the same, because what we want is to be able to combine a summary idea from the skills, the passions, and the secrets of success into one statement that looks a bit like my own mission statement. So once you've had a chance to spot the themes and summarise a kind of key idea, you're going to turn this into one cohesive statement. And the statement goes like this: I will use my skills in, and you'll fill in the gap there, and my passion for, and you'll fill in the gap there, to, and then you're going to create the result. You're going to talk about what success looks like for you. You know you've got this statement right when you read it back to yourself and you feel really chuffed. And this statement then becomes your guide. It gives you clarity about the criteria that you're looking for so that we can go out into the world and say, who has a job that looks like that? Or where might I find the opportunity to do that day in, day out? Or how might I create a life or a career that looks like this statement? So this is how you find your ideal career in 5 minutes flat. You get super clear about what the mission statement is, and then you start to get curious about how you could put that mission statement into action. So have a go right now. Put together a draft for me, stick it under this video, and we can work it through together. And I look forward to seeing what you discover as a result.